Good Wednesday morning, everybody. So today we're learning about two-step problems about a fraction and a group. So this is kind of a review of what we've already done where we pinpoint fractions and groups and we pick out. So if I had a third of a group of 10, we need to find out how many is a third of 10. Okay. So I'm going to do two examples with you guys and to follow along, just to get a refresher to do those problems on Khan Academy today for your homework. So let's start with this. We have 2/3 of 30. Okay. So if I have 2/3 of 30, that equals. So remember, what we're going to do is we're multiplying. So I'm going to take 2/3 and I'm going to multiply it by 30. So you're asking, how am I going to do that? This isn't a fraction. I'll tell you. We are going to take 2/3, and then because 30 is a whole number, we already know it's going to be over 1. So it becomes like this: 2/3 times 30 over 1. So when we do that, we do 2 times 30, which is 60. 3 times 1, which is 3. So then our answer is 60 over 3. Well, we can reduce that. So how will we reduce that? We do 60 divided by 3. So 60 divided by 3 equals 20. So 2/3 of 30 equals 20. So this is what we're doing today. It is pretty simple. You just got to remember we are multiplying. And if we have a fraction and we're multiplying by a whole number, we can turn those whole numbers into fractions because they go whole number over 1. Okay? Okay, so let's go over a problem together, and I will read it to you. It says, the force of gravity on Mars is about 2/5 force of gravity on Earth. A rock brought back from Earth to Mars weighs 50 pounds. How much did the rock weigh on Mars? So we already know that the two numbers that we're going to be using today is 2/5 of 50. We need to figure this out. So what we need to first do, it says, the mass of the rock is the same on Earth as it is on Mars because it is the same amount of rock. However, Earth is more massive than Mars, so the force of gravity is greater. The rock on Mars is only 2/5 of the weight on Earth. To find 2/5 of 50 pounds, we must first find 1/5 of 50 pounds by dividing 50 by 5. So it's already telling us we have to take 50 divided by 5, which is 10. And then we have to take 2/5. So each fifth is 10 pounds, and we need 2/5. So that means if 1/5 equals 10 pounds, then 2/5 equals 20 pounds. Okay? So when it asks, how much did the rock weigh on Mars? So if it's 50 pounds on Mars, it's 2/5 of the 50 pounds, and 50 divided by 5 is 10 pounds. So then that equals 1/5 of the rock. So if 2/5 is double the amount of 1/5, that means it's 20 pounds. So then our answer would be 20 pounds. The rock weighs 20 pounds on Mars. Okay, so for our closing lesson plan for today, we're explaining how to find 3/4 of a number. So remember, you're going to divide the whole into 4 equal parts, and then to find the number, you have to then multiply the number by 3. So we're going to do the same thing. 3 over 4 times 24 over 1, just 72 over 4, and then we're going to divide by 4, and our answer is 18. So 3/4 of 24 is 18